Okay, so we're going to solve the derivative of x to the x. And by the way, this is straight from a calculus midterm, so you're in pretty good hands here. Anyway, you can solve this a few different ways, but I think the best way to do it is just by plug and chug. So you can do implicit differentiation and solve for whatever, but here we have the generalized product rule. And if you just copy this down and plug all the information in the correct spots, you should be fine. And this is probably the fastest way to do it for your exam. So u of x is just this function right here, and v of x is just the power, which is another function x squared. Okay, so let's start with our formula. We have u of x to the power of v of x, so let's plug that in. 8x plus 1 to the power of v of x, which is x squared, so our original function. So now we have that multiplied by the derivative of ln of u of x times v of x. So this is just going to end up being a product rule, right? So the ln of u of x is the ln of 8x plus 1. And then we have times v of x, and v of x is just 8x squared. And we're going to take the derivative of that and use the product rule. All right, so here we go. Product rule is the derivative of the first. So we're taking the derivative of ln of 8x plus 1. So that's just 8 over whatever's in the brackets, so 8x plus 1. And then we have times the second. The other side of the product rule is the first times the derivative of the second. So the derivative of x squared is just 2x. And there we are. Let's do some simplifying. And there we have it. That's the final answer. That's how you take the derivative of x to the x. The quick way, you just use the generalized product rule and do some plug and chug. And eventually you'll end up with the original product rule and some final answer here.